If history were a film, humans wouldn't even appear until the final 10 minutes, mostly fumbling around, getting things spectacularly wrong and occasionally inventing something genuinely useful by accident. But before we even got our bit part in nature's blockbuster, the Earth was already putting on quite a show. It all started around 13.8 billion years ago with something cosmologists call the Big Bang, essentially the universe's most successful surprise party. After that, the universe spent billions of years quietly doing science experiments, which mostly involved hydrogen atoms deciding whether to become stars or hang about awkwardly in clouds. Finally, about 4.6 billion years ago, our planet took shape, a sort of cosmic DIY project that thankfully didn't end up half-finished like most of my shelves. Early Earth was a fiery, chaotic mess, rather like Blackpool after the annual illumination weekend. Lots of flashing lights, noise, and quite a bit of destruction. Life first appeared about 3.8 billion years ago, initially limited to single-celled organisms who didn't do much other than exist. For billions of years, Earth's biggest drama was bacteria occasionally deciding to evolve slightly, proving once again that evolution operates at the pace of the slowest post office queue imaginable. Around 500 million years ago, nature finally got bored with microscopic life and started experimenting with larger, stranger creatures, things with fins, legs, and eventually brains, although some modern descendants still appear to struggle using them. About 65 million years ago, the dinosaurs experienced history's worst ever customer service experience when a large rock from space rudely interrupted their dominance. This catastrophic event cleared the stage for mammals to inherit Earth. Imagine dinosaurs handing over Earth's keys reluctantly, muttering about how they'd been robbed. Fast forward to roughly 6 million years ago, and we find human ancestors beginning their awkward transition from ape-like creatures into something resembling today's humans, albeit hairier and slightly better at climbing trees. Evolutionary milestones followed, standing upright, probably because chairs hadn't yet been invented, making tools, mostly sharp rocks for bashing things, and discovering fire, history's greatest accidental barbecue. About 70,000 years ago, our species, Homo sapiens, embarked on the first known gap year, migrating out of Africa to see the world, although without the benefit of budget airlines or Instagram influencers. They traveled far and wide, dramatically altering every place they visited, usually without permission. In the Americas and Australia, human arrival coincided suspiciously with mass extinctions, proving humans have always been capable of spectacularly overstaying their welcome. Then, around 12,000 years ago, someone got tired of endlessly chasing food and decided to stay put and grow crops instead. Agriculture began, the historical equivalent of humans inventing the sofa and deciding never to move again. Villages emerged, followed swiftly by arguments about property boundaries and whose goat ate whose cabbages, issues humanity still grapples with today. As villages grew into cities around 5,000 years ago, humans invented writing, presumably because complaining verbally wasn't enough. They needed to record grievances for future reference. Writing led to laws, governments, and bureaucracy, the last one proving so efficient at complicating simple tasks that it remains popular worldwide. Empires rose and fell, Egyptians building pyramids as extravagant tombstones, Romans mastering roads and baths before getting sidetracked by power struggles, and countless civilizations figuring out exciting ways to disagree violently. Humans discovered money, which instantly became everyone's favorite imaginary friend, something completely intangible yet universally respected. A few centuries ago, science started gaining momentum, leading to breakthroughs like electricity, engines, and eventually the internet, finally allowing humanity to communicate instantly worldwide, primarily to argue about trivial nonsense and share pictures of cats. In recent history, humans developed increasingly impressive technology, even venturing into space, though we mostly stayed close to Earth, having realized that outer space lacks essentials like breathable air and decent Wi-Fi. Yet despite this rapid technological growth, humanity still struggles with age-old issues, poverty, wars, and deciding what to have for dinner. Modern life involves balancing incredible advancements with persistent human incompetence. We've managed to split the atom, yet still struggle to open biscuit packets without scattering crumbs everywhere. In summary, the timeline of history reveals that while humans have made genuinely remarkable progress, we've also consistently displayed spectacular folly. We've journeyed from primordial slime to launching satellites, yet still can't agree on basic issues like how to queue correctly. History shows humans are simultaneously nature's greatest achievement and its most consistent disappointment. And frankly, if this was nature's film, you'd have to say, so far it's a very mixed review.